Welcome to Java JSON, and in this video we are going to talk about Java 1.8 features. Okay, so in Java 8.8 features we have already discussed lots of the things like stream API, lambda expression, method reference, base 64, so many things. Okay, so now this is the one of the types of the Java 1.8 parts, we can say. So this is the type and repeating annotations. Okay, so some of the annotations will come inside the Java 1.8, so we can discuss about it. Okay, so the type annotations and repeating annotations are two features introduced in the Java 8. Okay, it enhances the capability of the annotations in Java. What is the type annotation? So type annotation means you can use before the variables as a type annotations. Okay, for example, if you know about @override, it's a method type of the variables. If you see some of the class level annotations, which is class type annotations, we can say same way we can say type annotations. Okay, which is using the before the variables. Okay, the type annotations allow you to attach annotation to any type used in Java program, including a types using the declarations, cast and instance creations. The provided a more fine general way to specify the intended use of annotations in your code can help improve the accuracy and satisfy the program. Let's see what is the type annotations. So if you see here, we have created one annotations. So if you want to create your own annotations, you can create in Java. It's very easy. How we can create? So you can just declare one interface. Okay, for example, we have a one interface, and those interface you can annotate with the @interface. So if you put @interface and if you give my annotations, these annotations will become, this interface will become one annotations. And in top of the annotations you have to write some of the annotations, which is @target. What is the type? It means where you can use these annotations. So element type is nothing but type use. Okay, so where we have used here, this is the one class we have created again, and inside the class we have created one variables, which is a string message hello world. So before the variables we can use @my annotation. So @my annotation is what? It's one of the annotations which we have created here in this line of the code. Let me show you. So this is the annotations we have created @my annotations. Okay, only you have to put @annotations interface, and only you have to declare one target and give the type. That's it. Repeating annotation means what? So repeating annotation means repeating annotations allow you to apply the same annotation multiple times to a single element, such as a methods or classes. This can be simplify the syntax of your code and make it easier to express complex relationship between the annotations. If you see here, there is so many annotations I have created. My annotations, like that we have created the annotations and we have used here, so you can see. Also in Java 1.8 we have IO input output stream enhancement. Okay, so it's also come up with some of the file.lines method, files.find methods, buffer reader line methods. So see, these are the three important methods we have come up with the Java 1.8. So this is also a part of the Java 8 features only. Files lines method, file finds method, buffer readers, which is line methods. So these are the also important part of the Java 8. You can discuss it. Okay, so this is the files. How we can use file? You can see here. So if you want to read the file with the lots of the streams file, so you can take the help of the lines method and you can read the file. Same way, if you want to find the files, you can use this method. It's very easy and you can just go through that. This is the buffer reader lines method. It's also very important method. Okay, it's also a part of the Java 1.8. Concurrency enhancement for handle the multi-threads. It's a very difficult with the given core Java like thread or something called runnable interface. With that we are not able to handle the correct way of the multi-thread. So in Java 1.8 they will come up with the concurrency enhancement, which is compatible features. Okay, parallel stream, atomics operations. In atomic operations, if you see, you can see the atomic integer, atomic boolean, atomic double, atomic whatever the classes, atomic object you can see. So those classes they will introduce inside the Java 1.8. Okay, so you can see here compatible features. Okay, it will come up with the some of the asynchronous method, supply asynchronous, and you can use it. It's very easy. Okay, parallel stream. So if you want to stream the parallel, so in the stream class only, list.parallel stream, it will come up with the one of the features. Okay, I hope instead of the stream you can write a parallel stream also, but only the difference is parallel stream and a stream is with the help of the parallel streams you can process a large amount of the data parallelly. Okay, and in a stream you can do with the sequencing. Atomic operations you can see, so you can see here atomic integer, and you can store the data, you can provide the range, and you can do the operations with the all those like atomic integer, atomic long, atomic reference classes. Okay, so I hope you understood. This is also part of the Java 1.8 features. JDBC enhancement. So in JDBC you can see JDBC is nothing but Java database connectivity. Okay, is a API that allow Java programs to interact with the database. It's also one of the enhancement will come inside the Java 1.8. Java 8 introduces several enhancements to the JDBC API to make it easier to work with the database. Some of these enhancements include like a try with the resources, default method interface, enhanced support for the date and time types. Okay, so that is also very important. Okay, I hope you know about it. Default method interface, try with resources, I have already explained you, and enhanced support with the date and times. We can explain if it is required. Otherwise not required, it's not that much of the important. What is the try with resources? So if you see the try with resources, for example, if you want to close some file, or if you want to close some drivers or some of the connections, so you can write those, you can create the object for that inside the try block or try parenthesis only, so that you don't want to close the connection later in the finally block. Okay, so this is the announcement that is called a try with resources. Okay, what is the default method interface? I already discussed with you, so no need to discuss more than that. Okay, this is the date time enhancement you can see. So here if you see, we can set the date and time very easily. Okay, so many enhancement will happen in the date and time also in the Java 1.8 features. This is the some VBI method in the Java 8 features. You have to remember it, because interviewer will ask you directly, okay, what is the for each method, how it will work, what is the stream method, how it will work, what is the filter method, what is the map, reduce, optional, method reference, lambda expression, default methods, and base 64. I have already discussed about all those things. What you have to do is just remember it. What is the definitions I have given, just remember it exactly. You have to explain in front of the interviewer, and you have to take the benefit of that. Okay, so that is really very important. Okay, so go with that and learn about it and try to do the practice as a learner. But in the interview room, only one thing you have to do is you have to remember it, what is the use and how it will work. Okay, that's it. Okay, let's combine all those features whatever we have discussed as of now in the Java 1.8. For example, interviewer will ask you, can you please tell me what is the Java 8 features? So you can normally tell like, okay, function programming in Java 8, it came with the features called lambda expression, stream API, method reference, function interface. Make it easier to write a functional style code in Java. This allow you to more concise and expressive code that is easier to reason to about a maintenance. Yeah, maintain. So that is a functional programming, you can say. First things, Java 1.8 features. Stream processing in a stream API, you can discuss optional types to handle the null pointer exceptions, concurrency handle with the multi-threading environment, date and time, handle with the date time, default method interface, base 64. So those are the improvement, enhancement, classes, interface. They will come with that one in Java 1.8, and it's a very big enhancement in Java 1.8. Java developer will do, which is Sun microsystem, and after that it's acquired the Oracle. So I think all those things are doing by the Oracle only. Okay, and Sun microsystem, both the developers are combined and they are daily by daily improving it. And if you see the latest versions, like it's come up with the Java 9, Java 10, Java 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, and now you can see 21 also, 20 also. So it will come one by one, enhancement will happen, and you can see each and everything. Some of the features they will add, they will remove something, they will add something, they will remove something, they will add something. So that will happen in the IT industry. So it will happen, so you don't want to worry about it. You just have to remember what are the features and how it will work. That's it. Okay, thank you so much. We can come up with some next topic, okay, with the full energy. Okay, thank you so much.